This knowledge covers the basic table manners that few people remember nowadays. It's a shame because it's important to behave appropriately when dining at an event. Let me show you how to communicate clearly with the waitstaff using your cutlery. Crossing your knife vertically and fork horizontally indicates that you have finished eating and are ready for the next course. Arranging your knife and fork in a V shape means you are taking a break and haven't finished yet. This signals the waiter not to take your plate away, even if you leave the table. Placing your knife and fork parallel at the 5 o'clock position indicates that you are done eating and the staff can clear your plate. Inserting your knife into the tines of your fork signals that you didn't like the dish. Placing your knife and fork parallel horizontally signifies that you enjoyed the dish, and the waiter can now take your plate. Use these rules in a restaurant, and it will be much easier to communicate with the staff. As soon as I enter a hotel room, I put my suitcases in the bathtub. You can laugh at me, but this rule protects me from serious problems. It's a good habit worth adopting during vacations, especially when staying in a hotel where we've never stayed before. Many people, right after entering the room, put their suitcases on the floor or bed. They begin to take out clothes and hang them in the closet. That's a huge mistake. There might be unseen guests in the room who could nestle in your luggage. I'm talking about bed bugs, which are common in places where many people pass through. Bed bugs can live in mattresses and upholstered furniture brought in by the previous occupant. Room cleaning is usually superficial, especially in busy hotels. When you enter a room, the first thing you should do is put your suitcases in the bathtub or shower. This is the area most thoroughly cleaned by the staff. Then, check the cleanliness of the mattress. Lift it up and see what the bed looks like underneath. Look into the seams of the mattress, bed frame, and headboard. Bed bugs love to stay in narrow crevices. If you don't notice anything suspicious, then and only then, take your suitcases out of the bathtub. Transporting these bugs from vacation could cost you a lot, so it's worth spending these few minutes on this test. Although it may seem strange, it can save you a lot of trouble. Before traveling by plane, I always wrap my suitcase in foil. This way I avoid big problems. I've been doing this ever since a friendly flight attendant showed it to me. The reasons are mind-boggling, and at the same time you save a few dozen euros. The trend to wrap luggage is increasingly popular and visible. More and more people are aware of the danger. Grocery wrap on suitcases will give you more security. It's not just protection from damage, although the fact is that the film prevents any scratches and cracks. I'm sure you've also packed your suitcase to the max in the past. Thanks to the foil wrapping, the suitcase will not break and your things will not fall out. But what the wrap actually does is protect the items inside from theft. Even with the locks secured, someone can open it with a simple pencil. If you don't have a suitcase with a reverse lock like this one, it can be done easily. All you have to do is stick a pencil between the teeth of the lock, and the suitcase will be opened without any damage. Then, you can easily take various things out of it. Thanks to the foil, no one will do it. In addition, if you wrap the suitcase at home, you will save about 20 euros. Because that's how much it costs to wrap it at the airport.
During winter, I always have a newspaper in my car. Might sound strange, but once you understand why, you might adopt the habit too. Old newspapers, it turns out, possess some remarkable qualities many people are unaware of. In the winter, our cars often accumulate moisture, especially from the melting snow on our shoes. If you don't want to invest in rubber mats, a simple folded newspaper under the floor mat works wonders. It absorbs the moisture effectively, and you can easily swap it out every few days. Not only does it address the moisture issue, but it also prevents the floor mat from slipping during drives. Simply place it under the car seat or above the trunk. Your windows won't fog up, even in winter. Foggy windows can be a nuisance. If your car has too much moisture, This trick will come in handy. Put it in a carafe or jar and stretch it over the opening. Prepare some dry, white rice. Pour it into the inside of a sock. Rice has brilliant properties as a natural water absorber. Additionally, it eliminates unpleasant odors. Tie the end of the sock with an elastic band. Place the prepared sock in the car. You can tuck it under the seats. If you're dealing with a foggy rear window, place it on the parcel shelf above the trunk. There's no airflow in that area, so the rice will effectively handle the condensation. Although this trick may seem simple, it really works. Replace the rice in the sock once a month. Are you having trouble with your car doors freezing? This trick will solve it in seconds. During winter, door seals can stiffen, stick, or even crack. The plastic parts can be damaged in sub-zero temperatures. That's why, in the early days of winter, it's essential to lubricate them. You can use regular cosmetic Vaseline for this task. Apply the product to your finger and lubricate the seals with it. This will make them firm and resistant to frost. Make sure to thoroughly apply the Vaseline to the seals on the doors as well. Do you have Vaseline at home? Did you know you can use it for car care? A simple potato can work wonders, especially in winter. Take a potato half and rub it on your car windows. The starch it leaves behind prevents water and snow from sticking, proving invaluable during intense precipitation. This trick ensures a clear view without streaks from rain, enhancing overall road safety. Take WD-40 and spray it on that car part, ideally before the coldest weather hits. This simple step can save you a lot of hassle. WD-40, with its multiple uses, proves valuable to keep in your car during winter. If you've dealt with frozen locks and freezing temperatures, you know regular de-icers don't always cut it. That's why a preemptive spray of WD-40 on the lock can work wonders. It quickly fills the lock's internal components, safeguarding it from water and freezing. Taking just a few seconds, this task can spare you plenty of frustration on frosty winter mornings.
In winter, I always keep toothpaste in the car. It's the cheapest way to get rid of an annoying problem. Although it sounds strange, toothpaste has a brilliant application that will be useful for drivers. Winter is a challenging time for drivers. Snow removal from the car, frozen locks, and fogged-up windows. Limited visibility on the road can lead to accidents. It turns out that ordinary toothpaste can solve the annoying problem. All you need is to prepare a microfiber cloth. It's important for it to be clean and new. Squeeze a bit of toothpaste onto it, then rub it onto the inner part of the windshield. Start from the front, spreading it evenly. Then, with the clean side of the cloth, begin to polish. A thin layer of paste will settle on the windshield. Its action will prevent the windows from fogging up. It's always worth having a tube in the car. Additionally, toothpaste has polishing properties. It helps to remove micro scratches that occur on the windows during driving.